Mr. Money had a new goal: $100,000. He had seen people online talking about it. They said that once you reached your first 100,000, everything started to change. Your money could begin working for you. Your investments could start generating returns. And building wealth could become a little easier. So Mr. Money made a decision. He was going to reach $100,000. There was just one problem. He had absolutely no idea how hard the journey was going to be. Mr. Money started with zero. Zero investments. Zero savings. Just a goal and a bank account that looked painfully empty. Then, after months of working and saving, something incredible happened. He reached his first $1,000. Mr. Money celebrated like he had just become a millionaire. But then he looked at his goal again. $100,000. He had 1,000. That meant he was only 1% of the way there. Suddenly, the mountain looked a lot bigger. So Mr. Money kept going. He worked. He saved. He tried to spend less. And slowly, the number started growing. $5,000. 10,000. 25,000. Every milestone felt amazing. But there was something frustrating about the journey. Almost every dollar he added came from the same place. His time. His work. His effort. If he wanted another $1,000, he had to go out and earn another $1,000. Mr. Money was the engine powering the entire journey. And engines get tired. Eventually, Mr. Money reached $50,000. Halfway there. But strangely, he didn't feel halfway to becoming wealthy. He still had to work. He still had bills. And he still had a long way to go. But then, Mr. Money noticed something he'd never really paid attention to before. His money was starting to grow without him having to personally earn every single dollar. His savings and investments were generating returns. It wasn't magic, and it wasn't guaranteed. But for the first time, Mr. Money wasn't the only one doing the work. Let's say, purely as an example, Mr. Money had $50,000 invested and somehow earned an average 7% return in a year. That's $3,500 in potential growth before taxes and fees. Mr. Money didn't have to work an extra year to earn that $3,500. His capital was contributing to the journey. The more money you have invested, the more potential there is for your returns to generate even more returns. That's the basic idea behind compounding. Your money earns. Then those returns can potentially earn returns of their own. Eventually, after years of working, saving, investing, and staying disciplined, Mr. Money finally reached it. $100,000. He stared at the number on his screen, and for a moment, he expected something magical to happen. He expected to suddenly feel rich. But nothing exploded. No fireworks. No private jet appeared in his driveway. Mr. Money was still Mr. Money. But something had changed. He finally had something he'd never had before. Capital. And capital gives you options. You can invest it. You can build with it. You can use it to create more opportunities. Your money can potentially begin doing more of the heavy lifting. And that's why the first 100,000 can feel so difficult. In the beginning, you're doing almost all the work. You're earning the money. You're saving the money. You're investing the money. You're pushing the entire snowball up the hill. But eventually, if you build enough capital and give it enough time, the snowball can start rolling with you. That doesn't mean you can stop working. It doesn't mean every investment will make money. It simply means you've built a financial foundation strong enough for your money to potentially start working alongside you. The first $1,000 teaches you how to start. The first 10,000 teaches you discipline. The first 50,000 teaches you patience. And the first 100,000 teaches you something even more important. Building wealth isn't just about earning more money. It's about building capital. Because the first 100,000 isn't the finish line. It's where the game starts changing. I'm Mr. Money, and I'll see you in the next investigation.